icL, I can't lose, bro. No reality where I lose. Say it with me. I remember when I was younger and I first moved to America. I was 13 years old. Not 13, what the hell? I was 7 years old. And I first moved to America and I went to school. And immediately I just never fit in. I didn't really notice it when I was younger because I was a baby. But then when I got older, because the age of 7 is when you really start to form your own thoughts, be your own person. So I went to school, 3rd grade, 7 years old, and I just didn't fit in at all. Whether it's because of my looks, because I was African and everybody else is American, my accent, or just my personality in general, I just didn't fit in any aspect at all. And this continued all the way up until, it always continued, all the way up until high school. And even in high school, I didn't fit in. But because I was good at sports, I kind of was able to mingle with people more. But I would always ask, I just always question, like, man, I was questioning God, like, man, why don't I have as many friends as this person? Or how come I'm not fitting in as easy as other people? How come I'm not accepted like these people? And when I was younger, it would upset me. It would make me question, like, man, like, am I doing something wrong? Is it because of I need to wear these clothes, or maybe I need to talk like this, or maybe I need to be this, or all these things in my head as a young person. This is middle school now. Like, damn, why don't I fit in? People made fun of me. People try to pick on me, literally for no reason, just because I was different from them. And it was until late in high school, and really now, in the last 2 years, that I really realized why I never fit in. And it's because I'm not supposed to. Because I'm meant for something greater. My whole life, people always told me, you're going places. At least the older people, adults, they will always tell me, you're going places. Keep doing what you're doing. I know you're gonna be special. You're different. You'll always just tell me that I'm gonna be great, essentially. And I realized when I was probably a couple years ago, like 2 years ago, I realized that it's good that I don't fit in. Because if you fit in, that means that you're most likely taking drugs, you're most likely unfulfilled, you most likely have no goals for your life, you most likely you're most likely gonna end up broke, in debt. And I came up with a saying that fitting in is a recipe for a sad life. Because most people are sad, unhappy, depressed, anxiety, drugs, everything. So why would I want to fit in with most people if that's the life of most people? See, what I understood is that hate only comes from below you, bro. If you're different, if you don't fit in, if you never fit in, and people will make fun of you, pick on you, this, that, and the third, they don't understand you, it's because they're below you. And it's because consciously or subconsciously, they know that you're going up here and they're gonna stay here. This is what I understand. You will never find a hater that's doing better than you. That's a David Goggins quote. So if you're getting hate on, if you're getting picked on, if people are trying to say shit about you, you don't fit in, then that's good. Nigga, good. I love it now. If people hit on me, good. Now I know you below me. If people say shit about me, good. Now I know you below me. Good. Now I know I'm on the right path. Good. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Keep hating on me. Because at the end of the day, I really realized that, bro, I don't give a fuck about anybody in this life except for my friends and my family. Nobody's opinion on this earth matters except for my friends and my family, and real friends, not associates. And the majority of people try and live their lives based on what other people think is acceptable, what other people think is cool, people that don't even care about them. And I'm glad that I never really went to that point. Even though there would be times when I was younger, I would try and do things to fit in. I never took it to the extreme of, oh, I really just want to be part of this group. I didn't care that much. And I'm so glad that I was like that. Because now when I'm older, I understand the value of being different. Don't be, but if people call you weird, that's the best compliment you can get. Because the trajectory of think about it. Are most people successful? No. Are most people happy? No. Are most people in good health? No. So if you're fitting in with most people, then that's the trajectory your life is going to go to. There are very few people who are in amazing health, fulfilled, freed, money's not an issue. You know, there are very few people who are literally, you know, on that other tier of life. And if you're fitting in with most people, you will never get to that tier of life. Because to be the best, you have to be willing to do what most people are not willing to do. You have to be willing to be different. You have to be willing to take the hate that comes with it, take the envy that comes with it, take everything that comes with it. It's lonely on the way to the top. And it's lonely at the top, but it's more lonely on the way. Because, let me give you a visual. This is where most people are. This is your top, your goals, where you want to be. And then this is where you're at on the way. There's a lot of people here. There's not that many people here, but there's still people here. But here, this is where the least people are. The least people are in the middle, on their way to the top, seriously trying to get there. And that's where most people fail. Because most people can't handle the pressure. Most people can't handle the social pressure. Most people can't handle what other people are going to say. They can't. And that's why you need to handle it. Don't ever, basically what's the point of this video? If you're different from people, then be happy about that. That's a good thing. I don't know why people want to be the same as everybody else anyway. If people hate on you, tell them thank you. People talk about you, tell them thank you. And realize that you are meant for more greatness than the average person. You're not supposed to fit in with them. You're not supposed to, bro. And if you are, they're doing something wrong. So don't ever because it's like a crab. You know the crab in a bucket philosophy of when one crab's trying to elevate out of the bucket, all the other crabs are going to try their hardest to bring them back down to their level. Because the people at the bottom don't want to see anybody win. They want everybody to be at the bottom with them, which is when they see somebody different who doesn't want to be at the bottom, they will ridicule them, make it hard for them, so they come right back to the bottom with them. Because they know that they'll never get to the top. So their only mission in life is to keep as many people down there with them as possible. Which is why words like weird were invented. Oh, you're not going out on the weekends like us. You don't drink, you don't do this. Oh, he's a weirdo. You're weird because you don't drink alcohol or party or do drugs. That's what makes you weird now. So if that's what makes me weird, I'm glad I'm weird. And you should be too. At the end of the day, I'm gonna end it off with my quote. The majority of people are unfulfilled, broke, in bad health physically, in bad health mentally, and will never achieve their goals. So why would you want to be like most people?